scope of who's in the room as far as who can identify with maybe struggle in any capacity. Like you've struggled in school, you've struggled at home, you've struggled with challenges and felt like maybe there were moments that you didn't feel so brilliant because of your experiences or thoughts or what somebody else may have telling you that you couldn't do. Just raise your hand. It's not contagious, but the solution is. So yeah, we can all connect with that, right? Sometimes we only see the good part. Like a lot of times we see in social media that everybody's like a perfect and we don't necessarily see the bad sides. But within our communities, there are things that are challenging going on. And so what we believe with I Am Brilliant is if we can connect what makes each of us brilliant to activating it in community, we have the opportunity to transform. I spend a lot of my time with community engagement, working with community leaders that are, or community organizers or activists. Are you all any activists in the room or organizers in your community, leading anything, civic engagement, volunteering anywhere? Raise your hand. Okay, dope. What are some things that you are volunteering for or you found passion in addressing in your community? Just shout it out.
Female empowerment and universal education access.
Okay, female empowerment and universal education access. Okay, yes.
Yes, allowing access to art scholarship programs.
Access to art scholarship programs? Okay, dope. Nicholas?
Yeah, I'm a coach for a special Olympics team.
Coaching Special Olympics? Nice, okay.
Amnesty International against people of color out of prison who were wrongfully incarcerated.
Incredible. Okay, do we have any more?
I help homeless people.
Help homeless people? Okay, what's your name?
Nana.
Nana? Okay, nice. Is there any? Yes.
Like Isha, I'm also passionate about getting universal education to everyone, so I created a tutoring initiative with one of the clubs at my school.
What's the name of your tutoring initiative?
We don't have a name for it, it's just under our club, which is called Power of Education.
Power of Education. Okay, nice. There are some things that we need from each other and can learn from each other, especially about being socially conscious. You all, I'm gonna have to say that I'm a first generation social conscious person in my family, right? I was the kid that I was the first person to say we should recycle, and nobody else in the house is recycling. Or let's not eat so much meat, and everybody else in the house is eating meat. Like any first generation change makers in here. This is so good if you all don't have to deal with that at home. This is so good. So now this lets me know that this is an opportunity for you all to spread and scale how you all have been growing. And what I mean by spread and scale is that your thought work, your thought process now, the way you are engaged, the more you tell people about that and the more you get people involved, it becomes a trend. And what happens to the trend? It becomes the popular thing to do and not this silent wave of things. So that means you have this opportunity to rattle up your community by being that innovator in socially conscious ways.
2-4-0 reductions.
The game plans to get into the game, man. But hold up, there's something wrong with the game plan. Probably cause SCG and have a chance to spit. We so slick with the flow, we got the lubricant. Sharing God's gift is what we do. If you can't comprehend, then you have no clue.